Tom Keifer's journey through the highs and lows of rock and roll is one of the most remarkable stories in the music world. As the frontman of Cinderella, a hard rock band that gained fame in the 1980s, Keifer became known for his gritty voice, powerful stage presence, and deeply emotional songwriting. But behind the curtain of success was a man facing some of the most difficult personal and professional challenges imaginable, most notably, a condition that nearly ended his career. At the height of his fame, when Cinderella was playing sold-out arenas and climbing the charts, Tom suddenly began to experience a devastating issue with his voice. What many fans didn't know was that his voice wasn't just strained from touring, something more serious was happening. One day, his voice gave out entirely, and it didn't come back. It wasn't fatigue. It wasn't a cold. It was something far more permanent. Doctors eventually told him that he had a partially paralyzed vocal cord, something that made it almost impossible for him to sing, or even speak normally. For a man whose life and identity revolved around his voice, it was crushing. He was told by multiple specialists that he might never sing again. Imagine being known for a powerful, raspy, signature voice, and then being told that part of you is gone. Just like that, most people would have quit. It's easy to imagine walking away from a career under those circumstances. But Tom Keifer didn't quit. Instead, he did what very few would even think possible. He began retraining his voice from scratch. Through intense vocal therapy, daily exercises, and an incredible amount of discipline, he slowly began to rebuild what was lost. But it wasn't a quick recovery. It took years, not months, of focused effort. There were setbacks, surgeries, moments of doubt. But Keifer stayed committed. During this time, his band Cinderella wasn't putting out new music, and his future in rock seemed uncertain. Still, he didn't give up. He focused not just on healing physically, but also on growing creatively and personally. Eventually, his hard work paid off. His voice, while changed, returned strong enough for him to write, record, and perform again. What's even more impressive is that he came back not just as a nostalgia act riding on Cinderella's past success, but as a solo artist with something new to say. His solo albums showcased a more mature, introspective version of Keifer, without losing the raw edge that made him famous. In recent years, Tom has been back on the road, performing both Cinderella classics and his own newer material. His live performances reflect not just his vocal talent but also his resilience. He brings an emotional depth to every song, the kind that only someone who's faced real battles can deliver. Outside of music, Keifer has found personal stability as well. He's built a life where he can focus on what matters most to him: creativity, family, and health. Moving forward, he continues to tour and release music, proving to fans and fellow musicians alike that even when the odds are stacked high, there's always a way through if you're willing to fight for it. What really happened to Tom Keifer isn't just a story about a man who lost his voice. It's about a man who refused to be defined by that loss. Instead of walking away, he walked a longer, harder road, and came back stronger. His story isn't just one of survival, it's one of transformation. And for anyone who's ever felt like giving up, it serves as a powerful reminder that setbacks don't have to be the end of the story. Sometimes, they're just the start of a new one.